Life is a complex and challenging journey, isn't it? We are constantly bombarded with distractions, temptations and anxieties. But what if I told you there's a way to navigate this chaos with resilience and grace? A path forged by some of history's greatest minds. Seneca, Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, the Stoics. These ancient philosophers understood that our thoughts have a profound impact on our lives. They believed that by mastering our minds, we can master our reality. In this video, we'll delve into the heart of Stoic wisdom, exploring 10 practical exercises that can empower you to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. These aren't just dusty old ideas. They are timeless principles that have resonated with people for centuries, offering solace and guidance in times of turmoil. We'll uncover how these Stoic practices can help you overcome adversity, cultivate inner peace, and achieve a state of flourishing, what the Greeks called eudaimonia. This is not about becoming emotionless or indifferent. It's about learning to respond to life's challenges with wisdom, courage, and virtue. The Stoics understood that the journey to wisdom begins with self-compassion. Let me tell you a story about Demetrius of Alexandria, a Stoic philosopher who was once ridiculed for wearing simple clothes. His response? He simply said, "I'm not concerned with my cloak, but with the reason why I wear it." You see, true strength lies not in external validation, but in inner resilience. So often we are our own harshest critics, consumed by self-doubt and negative self-talk. This inner turmoil can be paralyzing, preventing us from reaching our full potential. Stoicism teaches us to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a dear friend. Remember, you are a work in progress. Acknowledge your strengths, accept your weaknesses, and strive for continuous growth. By cultivating self-compassion, you lay the foundation for a more resilient and fulfilling life. Seneca, the renowned Roman Stoic, famously said, "We must go for walks out of doors so that the mind can be strengthened and invigorated by a clear sky and plenty of fresh air." He understood the profound connection between our physical and mental well-being. Just as we nourish our bodies with healthy food and exercise, we must also nourish our minds. This means carving out time for activities that bring us joy, peace, and intellectual stimulation. Whether it's reading, writing, listening to music, or spending time in nature, find what rejuvenates your spirit. In our fast-paced modern world, it's easy to neglect our mental health. We become consumed by deadlines, obligations, and the endless stream of information. But by prioritizing our mental well-being, we equip ourselves to face life's challenges with greater clarity and resilience. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the acceptance of reality. This doesn't mean passive resignation. It means acknowledging what is within our control and what is not. We cannot control external events, but we can control our reactions to them. As Epictetus wisely said, "It is not things themselves that disturb men, but their judgments about these things." When we resist reality, we create unnecessary suffering. We become trapped in a cycle of frustration and disappointment. By accepting the things we cannot change, we free ourselves to focus on what truly matters, our own thoughts, actions, and character. This acceptance allows us to approach life with greater equanimity and find peace amidst the chaos. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity and dissatisfaction. When we focus on what we lack, we cultivate a mindset of scarcity and resentment. But when we appreciate what we have, we open ourselves to abundance and joy. The Stoics believed that true happiness is found within, not in external possessions or achievements. They understood that contentment comes from appreciating the simple things in life, the warmth of the sun, the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of nature. Make it a practice to reflect on the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Cultivate a habit of gratitude, and you'll find that your perspective shifts from one of lack to one of abundance. Seneca spoke of a concept called euthymia, which can be translated as tranquility of mind. This state of inner peace is achieved by focusing on our own path rather than comparing ourselves to others. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the endless cycle of comparison. Social media bombards us with images of seemingly perfect lives, fueling feelings of inadequacy and envy. But remember, everyone is fighting their own battles, facing their own challenges. Stoicism reminds us that true fulfillment comes from living in accordance with our own values and pursuing our own goals. Don't let the noise of the world drown out your inner voice. Trust your instincts, follow your passions, and forge your own unique path. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his Meditations, "Think of substance in its entirety, of which you have a very small portion, and of time, of which a brief and fleeting moment has been assigned to you." His words remind us of the vastness of the universe and the impermanence of our own existence. When we broaden our perspective, our problems often seem smaller and more manageable. We gain a sense of humility and recognize that our individual struggles are but a small part of a much larger tapestry. Take time to contemplate the grand scheme of things. Reflect on the history of the universe, the cycles of nature, the interconnectedness of all living beings. This expanded perspective can bring a sense of peace and understanding to our daily lives. The Stoics understood that everything in life is transient. Social status, wealth, possessions, these things come and go. What truly endures are our virtues: courage, justice, wisdom, temperance. When we attach our identity to fleeting external factors, we set ourselves up for disappointment and anxiety. But when we ground ourselves in our values and character, we create a foundation that can withstand the storms of life. Remember, you are not defined by your job title, your bank account, or your social media following. Your true worth lies in your character and your actions. Focus on cultivating virtue, and you will find lasting fulfillment. Adversity is an inevitable part of life. It's easy to become discouraged and overwhelmed when faced with challenges. But the Stoics saw adversity as an opportunity for growth and strengthening of character. As Seneca wrote, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Just as our muscles grow stronger through physical exertion, our minds become more resilient through facing and overcoming obstacles. Don't shy away from challenges. Embrace them as opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow. Remember, it is in the crucible of adversity that true strength is forged. Each day brings new opportunities for growth and success. Imagine a salesperson who starts fresh every morning, ready to make new connections and close deals. This is the mindset we should adopt, a mindset of optimism and possibility. The past is gone, the future is uncertain. All we have is the present moment. Let go of past regrets and anxieties about the future. Focus your energy on making the most of this day, this hour, this very moment. Embrace the unknown with courage and enthusiasm. Approach each new day as a chance to learn, to create, to make a positive impact on the world. Our emotions can be powerful forces, often clouding our judgment and leading us astray. The Stoics taught the importance of maintaining an objective view even in the heat of the moment. When faced with a challenge, take a step back and observe your emotions without judgment. Ask yourself, is this reaction serving me well? Is it based on reason and logic, or is it driven by fear or anger? By learning to see beyond our immediate emotional responses, we gain greater control over our actions and reactions. We develop the ability to respond to challenges with calmness, wisdom, and composure. I encourage you to choose one of these Stoic exercises and put it into practice this week. Observe how it impacts your thoughts, your actions, and your overall well-being. Remember the words of Seneca, life is too short to be small. We are all capable of greatness, of living lives filled with meaning and purpose. Stoicism offers a roadmap, a set of tools for navigating the complexities of life with resilience and grace. Join me on this journey of self-discovery, of uncovering the timeless wisdom of the Stoics and applying it to our modern lives. Together, let us strive to live lives worthy of our potential, lives filled with courage, wisdom, and virtue.